When Australians are in trouble, we're lucky enough to know that help is never far away. If disaster strikes or crisis hits, we have the assurance that our emergency services will be there come hell or high water to help us through. For the people of the Northern Territory, St John's Ambulance are just those people, and they are a help that you can rely on in your hour of need. No matter the mishap or the misadventure, they are help personified, leading the charge when it comes to emergency medical responses here in the Territory.
We service the community from the moment we pick up that 000 call for help to we send our ambulances out to someone on the worst day of their life, through to our volunteers who are at all the high-profile events that we go to in the Territory, keeping people safe.
Saving lives and building community resilience, it's what St John's does best. But sadly, these heroes are not immune when it comes to things like COVID-19. Commercial businesses have had to shut down. Jobs were lost, which meant that they were forced to find a different approach for how they were able to do what they do.
So the pandemic for us put us in a position where it was like operating two parts of the business. So our ambulance service had to ramp up their response to the community. And with that, our volunteers had to train up quickly so that they could help our ambulances respond if it really kicked off in the NT. Our other side of the business had to shut down. So I was attending daily briefings, incident management briefings, and we were so flat out on the ambulance side of the business. And then I had to turn around and tell people that we were shutting down first aid training, that we were shutting down our restocking. So for us, it was really hard.
It knocked them around, but it didn't knock them out. 300 volunteers rallied to keep things going, contributing 12,555 volunteer duty hours to keep the organisation going. In a year that was plagued by lockdowns and isolations, they stepped up.
So St John Northern Territory operate the ambulance service on behalf of the Northern Territory Government, and our paramedics do a fantastic job. But at times like the pandemic, or if we get a bad cyclone, which we can be prone to up here, those demands on us will escalate beyond our normal resources. And like any ambulance service, we can't be prepared for that 24/7 all year round. So we've trained almost 100 volunteers that should something happen, they can pick up the keys to an ambulance, put on a uniform and respond with our paramedics and essentially double our response capabilities.
And for St John's Ambulance, there was another lifeline through the pandemic too. Our mates at the Commonwealth Bank. It wasn't just money, they reached out to see how they were going personally, to help them plan for new infrastructures and financial sustainability projects. The good people of St John's Ambulance knew that the Commonwealth Bank had their back.
I remember sitting at my desk, overwhelmed. If I had one more email about COVID and what someone could do for me, it was just so overwhelming. And Tash Greenwood had picked up the phone and called me. And I remember where I was, and it was just that "Are you okay?" call. And then our local team, so Jason and Marlon, they were on the ground with us. So they put some strategies in place. They extended us a line of credit. They were right by our side. And thankfully, the NT's in a position where we haven't had to access the strategies that they set up for us, but we knew they were there and they were keeping touch with us. So on the whole, the Commonwealth Bank in the Territory, certainly Jason and Marlon are part of our team up here.
Making sure that our local heroes can keep keeping on. It's just another example of how our mates at the Commonwealth Bank were there for them and are there for us too.
Well, we've been proud to bank a business like St John, which obviously plays such an important role in the broader community. And during the pandemic for us, with many customers and particularly customers like St John, it was all about just working closely with them